Back on the PHLY Eagles podcast from the set of the Unblocked podcast with Brandon Graham, the sharp-dressed current player himself, BG. BG, we talked about the defensive performance and everything that came with it on this episode that'll come out on Wednesday. But I want to ask you about the other thing that has been a very popular topic for the Eagles this past couple weeks, which is the under center stuff
Mhm.
on on offense. I
Yep.
want your perspective from a defensive lineman's perspective on does that change the way that you rush? Does it make you a little bit less aggressive if the offense is going under center?
Well, it does because now you're looking for run, especially against a team like us where you got Saquon in the backfield and
Mm,
you trying to make sure that you don't go too far up the field because now you got fullback involved and or tight end, whoever's
hmm
back there, you got two backs. And yeah, man, and I feel like Jalen did a great job this past game, being able to get under center and turn his back, and then man, right, being able to have those tight ends. I mean, not tight ends. Those linebackers get
Sucked in a little bit, right? He
sucked
opens up
in
the
a
middle
little
of the
bit, and
field.
open up the middle of the field, and then you got a guy like Smitty who great route runner, got some good plays in there, and it's a tight end's dream too, because most of the time they're getting 7 routes and
Mm,
outside routes. Um, Depending on whatever play action is called and how you running the ball
yep.
too, because being able to run the ball helps in that. If you got the running game going, play action definitely works in the I formation because most of the time you're trying to stay close to the line so that you can set the edge as a D lineman, other than run up the field and create different lanes.
How about when they go 6 offensive linemen, get Fred Johnson on the field like we saw on the 65-yarder for Saquon? What does that do to a defense?
That is the same thing where you out there getting ready for the run, and then they hit you with a play action, and then now they got like a 6-man protection
Mm,
because it's no way Fred is going out there to get a pass.
right.
So it's
Although I feel like we got to see that at some point this season now. If they're going to lean into it a lot,
yeah,
let's get Fred a touchdown.
that'll be more so goal line stuff
Yeah.
or like goal, yeah, mostly goal line stuff, like how Lane got him a touchdown and all
Yes.
that. They first got to do it in practice first to see if he can catch
That's right. And then the
it.
other one I want to ask about is empty. When Jalen's empty in the backfield, does that change the way that you rush at all?
Yeah, because if he's a which we used to do that quarterback run
Yes.
to see how they play the empty, and if they leave the box with like one linebacker,
hmm
maybe two. If they got two, then we know to throw it out. But if they got one person in the middle and it's 5-on-5, we're gonna go with our five every time.
And you know the ball's got to come out quick.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it is interesting that Jalen has not run quite as much this season. What do you make of that?
You know what? It's just a new coordinator. He might not want to put his quarterback in a situation like that
hmm
right now, but I know that was part of our game.
Okay. In this game, we talked about on the show the 5 sacks from the defensive line, but also the run defense. How did
Yeah,
that seem to improve to you from the sideline?
I thought it held up pretty well. I mean, we had some leaky yardage in there here and there, but I felt like we bowled up at the end where we kept them the field goals other than touchdowns.
And it felt like that first game you weren't there, obviously, but like a little bit out physicaled in that
Hmm.
game. Was that an emphasis coming in? Because it certainly seemed like you guys answered the bell.
Yeah, we they talked about that all week, just about being more physical than them. They coming into our house. Of course, we didn't want to make it like about them. It was more about us and how, like how Uche said it. He's like, man, we got to make sure we discipline, go out there and take care of our game plan by making sure we doing what we supposed to do, being where we supposed to be, and then when the game comes, it'll just be like practice. You go out there and you make your plays that come to you.
So what was it like this week, like meeting the guys on the team who you didn't know and getting to know them?
Well, it was cool this week just to see them at practice
Okay.
because, it's not like I didn't see everybody.
You
I
saw them
just,
around the building
yeah, saw them around the building, but now you see them as a player
to feel them.
to to see like, yeah, you can really feel it. You can
On the
really,
show, you talked about how Bigsby sort of like, oh, who is that guy?
yeah,
Was there anybody else who you're like, who is that guy?
um, you know what?
There aren't
No,
that many new guys.
I know it ain't, but it's cool to see how Jihad worked.
Okay.
Seeing him. Jihad's been put on the D line too sometimes, so we've been
Right.
working out. I mean, we've been doing individual stuff together sometimes, and I think it was like Thursday when we did it. But just helping him, seeing him, just raw out there, just playing. You know, I mean, he always got energy towards the ball, and so that's where I feel he's going once he become a technician for real. I think his game gonna even elevate even more.
Does he come into edge meetings too, or is it just on the field?
Yeah, just on like one day this week we only did edge meetings because of how they structured it, certain packages for him.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough. I mean, it's a lot to throw on a rookie.
Yeah, it is.
To have
It
to
is.
learn
It
linebacker
is, but
and
he
edge.
can handle it though. He definitely can handle it. He's confident, and more is just more about just making sure you put him in the right position.
How about some of the other guys who have just sort of ascended since last season? We talked about Jalix on the show. What's your opinion of Cooper DeJean, who is having another awesome
Oh
season?
yeah, Coop, man, he's a worker. I mean, we train together on off days. We come in.
Okay.
We do like some speed.
This is the
some speed work.
PHLY part where you guys get to train.
Well, no, I know.
It's Cooper, you, and Reed.
I know.
The podcasters over here.
Actually, Reed is in the group too. Reed just started this year with us, but we go.
And then Bill Matz. It's the four of you.
Oh, but nah, yeah, we all train up there with Eddie Greer. He part of the weight staff.
Okay.
We do a lot of speed and agility work. He does movement work with us, and just it'd be cool to see like it's me, Q, Coop, Jalix, all them. Like we all got a little group, and it started with just us last year. They just watching me with Eddie, and then Eddie started getting more people, and then we just started doing it.
All right, I like that. Anything else around the league that is interesting to you right now?
Anything around the league that's interesting? Man, you get 5 sacks and still lose the game.
Get blown out.
Get blown out too. Who would have thought?
How many sacks would you take in a game if you knew the team was going to lose?
Shoot, I gotta get the record then. They gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other
what
than
is
that,
the record actually? I don't know.
Probably like 7. We gotta look that up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like if for one loss, you take 8 sacks.
I'd take 8, but I'll take 5 for real. But oh my god, I got.
Oh, it is 7. Derek Thomas. Nice job.
Yeah, it was 7. Yeah. I'm like, cause I remember somebody almost tied it, or somebody did tie it, and they should have got another one, but they did.
Okay.
But 7 though in the game, that mean coach just pass happy and just don't care. I want to have them situations one time where the coach is like, we gonna keep running this play until we get it right, and then it's like keep on blowing it up, sack. Keep on he try to sprinkle it in every other quarter. I mean every quarter. Different, but the same play.
It's not quite the same thing, but I did think the most disrespectful part of the win on Sunday was Tank picking up 2nd and 26.
31. 2nd and 31.
You know what? They showed 31 on the big screen, but it was actually 26. They got
26.
It wrong. Yes.
Okay.
But still, you run the ball on 2nd and 26, and you pick it up.
And he picked it up.
Come on.
I mean, man,
you can't be letting that happen.
It was like people was running out his way, wasn't it?
Yes.
No, but it was good to see him have a day, because I know since he got here, it ain't been as good. He's been dropping like kickoff returns,
right?
Like, it's been.
I mean, that's not his. He's a running back.
I know he is a running back.
All
but
right.
I'm proud of him.
That'll do it for this segment for the PHLY Eagles Show with Brandon Graham. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we will be back with more on PHLY.